Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So recently I went out and watched this film called K.G.F Chapter 2, and boy what a film it was. But one thing which intrigued me the most was not the film itself only, but was the Kolar Gold Fields in itself. And that is why I decided to take the advantage of staying in Bangalore and came to the Kolar Gold Fields today. Today I'll be sharing you some brief history and some facts about this wonderful place which once used to glitter with gold but is closed down now. So let's begin. So we left for Bangalore early in the morning, and it's around 100 kilometers away from Bangalore city and is away around 30 kilometers from Kolar. So K.G.F is basically the Kolar Gold Fields, which is a very prominent mining region. In fact, was one and is the only mine in India which had to be closed down. The only gold mine which had to be closed down before gold was actually exhausted in it. And the reasons put forward by the government was that there were environmental, economical, social issues because of which they had to close down the mine. And throughout K.G.F you can observe there are multiple mines here, around 5, and you can see the various shafts through which the people used to go down. And the K.G.F is in fact the second most deepest gold mine in the world, though entry to the mines is not allowed. And the mine which you can see there behind me is where the shooting of the K.G.F film was done, and this is the only mine which you can approach, though you can't go in there or look from the top what is there inside. And it's just a very scattered place and some small plants. You can just see it at the base of the mine. So just behind me is another mine which is entirely different from where I was there previously, and this falls on the road so you can easily see it. And this is in fact the mine which you can see when you're coming towards K.G.F as well. So many rulers have tried their luck on this mine, have tried to find gold. But this mine grew into prominence in the year 1880 when John Taylor III put his hands onto it and decided to mine and find gold because there were evidences of gold present over here. And the biggest development which the company John Taylor and Sons brought in was introducing electricity to the mines, and this was the first city which received electricity in India. And the electricity was brought in from the hydroelectric power plant which is present in the Shivasamudram waterfall, a waterfall located in Karnataka around 100 kilometers away from Bangalore. But when there was more and more electricity needed here, that time another setup was done in the Bangalore city in the year 1905, and in fact from there onwards Bangalore also received its electricity. And later on John Taylor and Sons kept mining and received gold, but this was publicized and made public in the year 1956, and from that time onwards it has been known into prominence, and the mines were closed down on the 28th of February 2001 by the government of India. So the gold which was produced here in the mines did not justify the investments which were made into it, and that was another reason why it was closed down. And when the Britishers came into India, they were the ones who brought out K.G.F and brought them into prominence, mined all the gold. And this place was also very fondly known as Mini England or Little England by the Britishers who lived. And in a particular area of K.G.F, you can see that there are many old British style bungalows, which are now of course broken or destroyed, but you can make out that they are pretty old. They also established a European club, a golf course, a swimming pool, and many other recreational activities for all the British officers who used to live here and look after the minings over here. And they also built a hospital over here, and that was the only thing which was open to Indians as well, and all the labours and treatments for them and their families were free over there. And since they itself came and brought this place into prominence, or brought out the true light of this place, there are many roads named after the people who resided over here, the British officers, and the names of the shafts. And there are also some places over here like Robertson Pet, Anderson Pet close by, which are named after the British officers who lived here in K.G.F and looked after or supervised the mining done here. Hello, connect to London. Right behind me is the Central Telephone Exchange, and that's how the people residing over here used to speak to their friends and relatives away in England. So we can see that the Britishers did a pretty good job in setting up all methods of communication over here. Farther over there, we also have a post and telegraph office. So with DNA testing, it has been found out that these mines were present for the past 121 years before it was ultimately closed down around 21 years ago. And this Kolar Gold Field witnessed empires from centuries to come. According to some records many years ago, which date back a long time ago, it has been present for the last 2000 years. But not many rulers or many empires got their luck in extracting gold from here. So there in the back you can see the Champion Reef shaft, which goes the deepest and hence contributes in making Kolar Gold Fields the second deepest gold mine in the world, as I told earlier. It goes as deep as 3,200 meters below the sea level. The workers who worked in K.G.F were mostly people from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, because the local people residing over here were reluctant in working because they felt it was very dangerous, and that's when people got to know of this opportunity present here for their better livelihood, and then migrated to K.G.F to work over here. Around a total of 900 tons of gold has been produced or was produced by the Kolar Gold Fields before it closed down 21 years ago. There are a total of 8 shafts, and Champion Reef is the deepest one. Many former employees or workers of the mine suffer from a lung disease or a respiratory problem called silicosis, and it is mainly caused because of the untreated chemical wastes which were left, and these mines were closed down abruptly and not in a systematic manner. That is why many chemicals which are dangerous and hazardous for health were not disposed of properly, and that is the reason why diseases such as silicosis was seen commonly among the workers who used to work in the mines. Most probably and mostly in the workers used to work underground and used to contribute towards a collection or extraction of gold, because they used sodium cyanide along with limestone to extract the gold, and the mixture of these two was harmful for health, which resulted in this respiratory condition in them called silicosis. In fact, this disease was first discovered here in the Kolar Gold Fields, and later it was studied upon and researched upon. So there's another shaft back there. In fact, all over K.G.F, if you look a little closely, you will be able to find the shafts here and there. Maybe they are the same age shafts, but you can view them from different places, and you can also see quite a couple of number of mines. So currently these gold mines which are closed down are owned by Bharat Gold Mines Limited, and the health hazards of these mines are that we can still to this date see cyanide hills, which are basically big dumps of cyanide which had been used for the gold mining but not disposed of properly. As I told, the mines were closed abruptly, and these hills, the largest one, also range up to 40 meters, and they are considered as health hazards, and they are clouded over by sulfur dioxide, because of which air pollution is usually caused. And at some places the groundwater is also chemically polluted because there are some chemicals which were used for the extraction of gold, but same as the cyanide dump hills, the problem was not proper disposal of it. It got mixed with the groundwater and is now not suitable for any kind of human or animal activities and can't be offered to the plants as well. Till 1956, John Taylor and Co., the company of John Taylor III, was operating the mines here. But after that, this company was acquired, or this entire mine area was taken up by the government of Mysore. As we know, Karnataka state was called Mysore before, and the government of Mysore operated these mines until they were closed down, but still they kept John Taylor and Co. as their consultant because they had already experienced everything which was to be done and all the methods which were needed for the extraction of gold. As per news report, the Union Government of India has ordered permission or ordered to restart mining over here, though there are certain uncertainties if they will be starting in their old places itself. But there is a place located in the southeastern part of K.G.F where yes, mining can be done. It's just a matter of time for us to see and wait if mining will again start in this golden place, and will K.G.F again glitter with gold. So currently in K.G.F, mostly the employees and the families of the employees of BGML, which is Bharat Gold Mines Limited, and BEML, Bharat Earth Movers Limited, live. It's a very small, nice and composed place, and the best part about it is that you can see the shafts and the mines from here and there. And many years ago, people say that if you sweep the roads, you would get gold. So I can't even imagine how this place used to be, and I regret so much of not being born earlier and coming and seeing this place with my own eyes back then. But what has happened, and we can't change it back to what it was. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, you can sure come and visit K.G.F. But if you're intending to see inside the mines, that is not possible because entry is banned, and it is strictly banned. There's no means by which you can go in there, but otherwise there are the shafts which are still visible, and the mines are as well visible, so you can come here. The weather is okay, and try coming here. You might as well enjoy it. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye until the next one.